welcome back. I'm Chef John Cappellucci, Executive Chef at Little River Casino Resort. Today I'm going to show you how to make what's called a lemon cheese. It's a homemade, almost like a farmer's or a cream cheese kind of base that we're going to hopefully use to make some quick hors d'oeuvres. So when you have company, you can do something really fast and really impress them. So there's basically 3 ingredients: just whole milk, lemon juice, a little bit of salt. So I'm going to start by putting my milk in a pan. I'm going to put about 2 pinches of salt in there. You may have to experiment a little bit with the salt. The more salt you put in the beginning, the more flavor you'll get after it cooks. And we're actually going to be doing the whole Miss Muffet thing, you know, where we're doing the curds and whey. And we have some cheesecloth here where we're going to actually use it to make cheese. So after we take this off the stove, we'll go right into there and we'll drain off all of the whey from the curds. So I'm just basically going to bring the milk here up to a nice simmer. We want to have it so that we have bubbles kind of coming up all over the top, only because I like it really lemony. I'm also going to take a little bit of lemon rind and I'm going to cook that right in with it as well. All right, we can see that there's some little wisps of steam coming off the top, so we're pretty close. Now that we start to see some bubbles coming up around the edges, I have about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice here that I squeezed out of the lemon. I'm just going to add a little bit at a time, reduce my heat a little, and you can already see some of the curds are starting to form there. And finally, I'm going to add my last little bit of lemon juice, and that should help firm up the curds so that we can have some nice creamy farmer style cheese. At the point where you can start to actually see some of the curds rising to the top there, you just go ahead and turn the heat off, leave it on the stove for a moment, and then we're going to get our cheesecloth ready to strain into. I'm going to gradually pour my mixture. I ran this cheesecloth with a little bit of water through it just to help make it so that the water will run through it a little bit faster. Give this a little squeeze. Once this cools, it'll have more of a consistency of like a goat cheese. Okay, so now I have my curds in my small little mixer here. You can use a blender at home if you wanted to. This is the point at which you're going to want to season it if you want to add some flavors to it. I like to always put in a little bit of granulated garlic, maybe a little bit of dill. We're going to put the lid on and we're just going to go ahead and pulse it. And the reason why we're going to chop it like this is because we want to get all of those grainy curds and turn them into a nice smooth texture. Now you can use this right away or you can refrigerate it. It's good for up to 7 days, sometimes 2 weeks. It depends on how fast you're gonna use it. Gonna now take some of these and or take some of this and use it to make some little canapes and hors d'oeuvres that we can have as our appetizer before our meal.